It's fly.
Hey guys, so I've recently made a few videos on how to fix your Apex Legends crashing, and I just wanted to make another video just showing every single crash fix I can find online, and just seeing which ones will work for you guys or not. So I'm just going to put them all together and show you how to do each one, and hopefully one of these works for you guys. So actually, the first one I got for you guys is the one that I've already made a video on. So I'm going to do this one pretty fast because I've already shown how to do it. So you do this is you just go to your task manager, you go to your services, you go to open services, and you look for easy anti-cheat or BattlEye, whichever one your Apex Legends uses. Then you want to go over to recovery and change all these three to restart the service. So select those and then just hit apply, okay, X out of all those, and then you go into Apex. So that brings us to the second fix that I found, which is going to your settings, actually in Apex, going to the video, and then going down to the VRAM. This is how much RAM is in your graphics card, and if this is going over the amount that your graphics card has, then it can actually crash your game. See, I have 6 gigabytes from my 1060, so I could go there, but I'm going to stay at 3 because I don't really have any crashing issues. I'm just trying to help you guys with your crashing issues. So the next thing that I found is if you change your display mode to borderless window, then it will be full screen, but it won't crash. So I don't know why this is, but since this game's pretty new, borderless window can actually cause lots of crashes. That's why I keep mine on full screen, because I get more FPS that way. But if you're crashing all the time, try going to borderless window and it might help you. You might be surprised if it does help you. Next thing you want to do is change your field of view up to 110. This can actually help you, not with much, but this is what I use and I never crash, so you could probably do that. And the next fix that this one guy showed, he had a face cam. I don't remember his YouTube. I'll link it down below, but turn your VSync to triple buffered. He said that turning your VSync to triple buffered helps not put so much of a load on your computer and the game will not crash that way. I don't know what that is. I have mine on disabled so I can get max FPS, but triple buffered is like about the same FPS. Alright, never mind. That just put me to 60, but that's because this adaptive resolution is on 60. So what you want to do is change your VSync up to triple buffered if you are crashing a lot, and then change your adaptive resolution FPS target to 100. But if you can't get 100, then change it down to 60. Of course, that's like the default. But I'm not doing that because disable that. So that's pretty much all you have to do in here for the fixes, and now let's move on to the other fix. So now that we're actually done with all the crashes in Apex Legends itself, we need to change our NVIDIA drivers to an older update. I actually don't need to do this because I have never crashed, but for most people, if you need to do this, it's very simple. You just download GeForce Experience and go back into updates. So I'm not going to really cover much on that, but I'm sure there's like 100 videos on it. So now we're just going to go into the next fix. So the next fix is actually something to do with starting your game up. Sometimes you can't even start your game up because you'll get an easy anti-cheat error. What you want to do to that is just launch the easy anti-cheat setup, like this. Hit repair service. Just wait for it to uninstall and install like that, and launch your game, and that should repair it. I've had that issue before actually myself, and it was very annoying. I couldn't play the game. I ended up factory resetting my whole computer to play it again. Uninstalling and reinstalling the game didn't work, which doesn't really make sense, but that's the fix for that. I wish I would have done that before. So now for the final fix. This one's actually one of the most common fixes there is, but I'm sure some of you guys don't know, and some of you who do know and you haven't tried it yet because you just overlook it. So what you want to do is just go to Origin Launcher itself, and then you just wait for it to load, and go to it's waiting for it to load. Then you go to My Game Library, you want to right click on it, go to Repair the Game. After you click repair the game, you'll wait for it to verify the game files, and then you will launch the game. And if you really want to be safe, you can go ahead and restart your game afterwards. I'm not going to show the whole thing verifying because as you see down here, it could take about a minute. Here, we'll wait for it to get like the 12%. Yeah, so that's basically all you do for that one, and that's like the final fix. I hope your Apex Legends finally is working for you and it's not crashing mid-game, because I know how frustrating it can be to be in the middle of like a 15 bomb and then your game just crashes, and you probably will end up throwing your mouse or something, and we don't want that to happen. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it ended up fixing your Apex Legends, and if you did enjoy it, can you leave a like please, and maybe consider subscribing. Thank you.